Hello there, my name's Richard Vallance and welcome to my free beginner's guitar course. In this first lesson we're going to be learning about all the different parts of the guitar, and we're going to start at the top section here. This top section is called the headstock or the head, and on this part of the guitar we've got a few different components. So to begin with, we have these parts here. These are called machine heads or tuning keys as some people call them, and they're responsible for adjusting the tension of the strings of the guitar so we can tune them to different notes. Next we have this section here, this little white part. This is called the nut, and that's responsible for keeping the strings off of the fretboard of the guitar. Next, moving on down, we have this entire front section here. This is called the fretboard, and on the fretboard we have these metal dividers which are called the frets. Next we have these little dots, these position dots. They are called inlays, and they just let us know different positions of the guitar. Next, moving on to the back of the guitar, we have this section here which is called the neck, and that's usually made out of a different type of wood to the fretboard of the guitar. Next, moving on down here, this entire section here is called the body, and on the body we have a few different parts. So to begin with, on acoustic guitars we have the hull, that's called the sound hull, and my guitar doesn't actually have one, but your guitar might. It's called a pick guard or a scratch plate, and that's usually a black teardrop shaped piece of plastic that's attached to the front of the guitar, and that basically just protects your guitar from any damage when you're playing with a guitar pick. Next we have this section here, and this section is called the bridge. And once again on the bridge we have a few different parts. So this part here, this white part, is called the saddle, and that does the same job as the nut but on this end of the guitar. Next, on steel string acoustic guitars we have these little things here, and they are called the bridge pins, and they're responsible for keeping the strings locked in at this end of the guitar. Now nylon string guitars don't have bridge pins, you just feed that through the bridge, and most electric guitars work in the similar way. Next we have these little attaching points here which are called strap locks, and they provide the opportunity to play with a strap if you like to play standing up. And lastly, on acoustic guitars, electroacoustic guitars that is, sometimes you have an electronic section here which will allow you to plug into an amplifier. And that's about it. So I hope that's helped you get started, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. So thanks for watching.